Welcome to the part 3 of PostgreSQL tutorials. In this video, I will talk about the select statement and its various clauses. So we have already in the last video, we have set up our database, and the database was DVD rental, and we have restored the database, and the database was basically it's for a rental shop that rents DVD. So we are having the details of the DVDs as well as when the DVD was got rented out. So let's begin with our select query. So the select query is we use a select query to fetch data from the database or fetch from the different tables. So I have a table actor which contains the detail of the actor whose movies are present or whose DVDs are present. So when we query the actor table, we will get all this detail. So there is the actor ID, which is the key, and which is each actor has a different actor ID, which is the primary key. Then we are having the first name, and last update date. So if we just want to so the star will give you all the columns of the table. So if we just want to display the first name or the last name, you can just mention first name or last name column. This will display the only those column. Okay. Yeah, so this is the basic syntax of a select query. So for performance wise, it is better when we write a query, we better use the column format. We should avoid using the star, because the star will fetch all the column and it will fetch more data, so which make your query slower. So it's better to write individual columns here. So the next syntax is for the order by clause. So let's see the syntax. So let's start from actor. Then we have to write the order by. If we want to order the record with using the last update column, then this will display all those records with the order by the last update. If we just leave, there is two options: by ordering by ascending and order by descending. So if we don't mention, then ascending will be the default. Ascending, here ascending means those record which are which were first updated, means the oldest update time. And if we mention the DESC, then it will display those record which are updated recently. So here, as you can see, these two records are updated recently. So this is the order by clause. Okay. So yeah, so the next one is distinct clause. So distinct will display those records which are uh, if you have actor whose first name is duplicate, something like this. If you can see here, Jennifer is duplicate. So select star from actor where first name is equal to Jennifer. So this will display uh, two records, Jennifer whose first name is the same. So but if you only want to see distinct first name, so you can write distinct first name. Okay, so uh, this will display only a single record, because it is only because it is repetitive. So this is a distinct clause. Okay, so yeah, then let's proceed with the limit clause. So the limit clause is a feature where we can limit the record of a table, such as we are having this actor table. So if we want to display only the first 5 records, so we can limit those using the limit clause, limit 5. So when we write the limit 5, then only the first 5 write this limit clause, limit 5, then only the first 5 record will be displayed. And similarly, there is one other clause select, which is the fetch first record. So we can write the syntax such as this: select star from actor, fetch first 5 rows. So here this will fetch only the okay, so the fetch first 5 rows only. This syntax will work similar as a limit 5. This will also fetch the first 5 record only. Okay, so hope you got this. If you have any queries till now, you can uh, comment and I will address those queries later. So that is the select query. Then let's proceed with the where clause. So we are having the separate table select star from rental. Okay, so in this table the rental detail is present, like when the DVD was rented. So if we can see here, it is the uh, rent, rental date when the DVD was rented, the inventory ID, the DVD's ID, the customer ID whom the DVD was rented out, and the return date when the DVD was returned, and other details were also there. So here we can write where clause to find a customer. Uh, if we want to if we want to find only a single customer and see if how many DVD has been rented to him. So if we can write where customer ID is equal to 459. Okay, so as we can see, the customer ID 459, this much DVD has been rented to him. So there are lots of DVDs that are rented to him. So we can write something like this equal to 459. And if there is a or clause, if we want, we can write as many as condition here as we want, like customer ID 459. And if we are also having a staff ID column, so here we can write or staff ID equal to 2. uh, we can write like this, so it will display all those record where customer ID is 459 and or staff ID is 2. Or we can also write here and clause, so this will also work the similar way. So yeah, so this is the where clause where we can write as much condition as we want. Okay, so till now I think hope this is clear. So let's begin with the group by clause. So the group by clause we are having, this will group the records based upon a certain condition or certain columns. So like in this table, we are having the customer ID and different customers and different DVDs has been rented out to them. So if we want to find all those customers and the number of DVDs that has been rented out to them, then we will have to write something like group by customer ID. So this will group the record by customer ID. Okay, so sorry for the spelling mistake. CUS customer ID. So one thing we have to remember here, whenever we group by any column name, we have to mention only that column in the select statement. We can only mention that column. We cannot mention other columns such as inventory ID or return date or rental date. We can just write that column. Yeah, we can mention any aggregate function here. So this select statement will give us the customer ID as well as the customer ID as well as the count of records uh, particular to those customers. So if we here we can see the customer ID. So the customer ID 87 has 30 records in the table, means 30 times he has rented out the DVDs. So customer ID 184 has 23 DVDs rented out to him. Customer ID 477 has 22 DVDs rented out to him. So here this is group by. Then other we can mention the having clause. Having, we can write the having count star is greater than 22. Let's see. So this will display all those customers whose count here is greater than 22. So here we have the having clause is applied after the grouping. So once the grouping has been done, then we are this condition is applied, having count star is greater than 22. So this is a very useful thing and useful command, useful query to write, and this in many times you may need to write such kind of queries. Okay friends, so that's that I think we can end this session with this much, and we will cover the next in the next videos. We can cover topics such as joins, the inner join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. So just stay tuned, keep watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.